Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Exsus, and welcome back to Persona 5. So first of all, I want to apologise for the last video. It was all story building, and that's not necessarily what we needed since we've been away from this game for so long. But I got enough done that hopefully now we can get in and we can do a little bit more fighting and stuff. So let's do that. Let's load into our game. Okay, we left it here on normal mode at Leblon when we were with Sujiro at the end of the last video. As a level 14 Ren Amamiya, also known as Joker, of course. And we're going to get in, and hopefully today, you guys are going to get to see the area we'll be going in where the rest of the normal human race, outside of those with a castle, with a palace, where their cognitive forts go. That place is called Momentos. So let's have a look and see if that's the case. Okay, and this is where we left off, guys. We left off here in the evening with Morgana, and we'd just gone out and officially got the Phantom Thieves organization up and running. We decided that we are going to carry on. We are going to prove our existence to the world. So that's what we're going to do. But of course, the first thing you have to do, if you're going to prove your existence as a Phantom Thief, is go to bed. So from tomorrow on, we're officially the Phantom Thieves. I hope we can get a big shot we can target soon. So we're going to go to sleep. Oh shit. Back to the Velvet Room.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
Why, thank you, Mr. Very Deep Sinister Voiced Igor. And it's been a while. It has been a hot minute since we've been back to the Velvet Room with the twins. And of course with Igor, the very sinister looking man he is. Although he is amazing as well. And I love the music in this place. I actually have the Velvet Room theme and background on my PS4 because it's just so amazing. You've got to love this music. Anyway, Igor wants to congratulate us. So what are you saying, Igor?
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
Oh, I certainly hope so, Igor. We've got a lot to get through. So what is my rehabilitation exactly?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power.
Please, go ahead.
It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin.
Oh, sounds ominous. I like the sound of that. The coming ruin. Tell me more.
That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Along with some funky chains. I like it. So what is the coming ruin, Igor?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin.
So you're not going to tell me, you're just going to keep referring to it as ruin. Okay. I like mysterious exposition as much as the next man, so carry on.
Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
Executing personas in a grim fashion in order to fuse them into a new being, I remember.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Okay, stop a minute, Caroline. Now, I told you before, and I have not fucking missed you, but I told you before, you keep dicking with me, I'm not frightened to kick a child in the head, alright? I mean, you look like a child, but you sound like an old woman, see, there's probably something spiritual going on there. Me and you are gonna fight.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, You better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Okay, good to know. So I gotta build up relationships with my friends, which I was going to do anyway, in all fairness. Especially Ryuji being Ren's new best friend in this scenario, and on to Komaki as well, of course. She's the one that I intend to do the relationship route with, since she's the one you can get the earliest. It might be the best idea, although I may well end up getting her up to the, I think 9's the highest rank, and that when you rank 9 you get into a relationship with them. So I might just get her to 8, and some of the other girls as well, because I don't know how that impacts or negatively impacts it. I cannot remember.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion.
No, thank you, Igor. I agree.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes of you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Okay, and we have the confidant of the prison master, Igor. Our full arcana has increased to rank 3, and we now have 8 persona slots, so we can have 8 persona fighting alongside us. That is awesome.
Alright.
The confidant ability power stock increased the number of personas you can hold to 8.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Sometimes a person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As your relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen these relationships. And now in the bottom right corner you can see our rating from the fan site for the Phantom Thieves. 6.5% roughly. Broke ass college student. I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
An energetic college student. What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow!
A huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. And in fact, it will increase our gut stat, but we're trying to get kindness up as of now.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, so Miss Kawakami, like you heard last week, gym class is cancelled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. Oh yeah, because that's awesome advice, Miss Kawakami. Like you teachers trying to cover up what has just happened. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamishida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Really though? Really, Kawakami? Did he seem like a normal person to you? Because to anyone that actually fucking looked, you could tell with his shit-eating grin and how much he licked other teachers' asses that he really was not a normal person. Is what I'm saying. You're clearly A, deluded and a little bit like into yourself far too much. I'm sure you got shit going on, but still, you're a pretty crap teacher. Anyway, honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them. The teachers have it rough, huh? Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious. Different personalities? Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters in myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. Oh.
What?
You seem more alert than usual. Did I say something wrong? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learnt long ago.
I see.
Subconscious personalities is a fascinating topic and it has a lot to do with us. That teacher's surprisingly smart, huh? It feels like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter.
All right.
Ren's knowledge has improved.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true. It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist. Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this. I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, you don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but... Do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Okay, and this is where we get the entrance of the character Makoto Nijima. Obviously, Sai Nijima's younger sister.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Oh, I see. And the principal is a complete dick, trying to cover up shit at the school and basically blackmailing this girl. Although this girl is like Miss Class President, so she's a dick as well. But yeah, he's a big fat bag of dicks.
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president.
And you, sir, are a slime ball.
I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, so that was a very sinister scene because clearly the principal of the school is reporting into some, I don't know, influential body higher up. So that's interesting. Anyway, we're back with Ren now, and we now know we need to be on the lookout for that girl. So Ryuji's contacted us. The police are really here. I saw him at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change our heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. I'm gonna say we don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about you guys threatening Kamoshido? This world's Kamoshido shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, Ren. We're going to be counting on you.
Hey,
Hey there, Mishima. What are you saying?
have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
I have. Yeah, I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it.
Ah, okay. Whoa, intensely close. You want to back up a little bit there, buddy, or?
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the top one. Give me some space.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys.
Meh, yeah, you was a little bitch, but hey. I mean, he only liked girls, but he probably would have raped you if you, like, didn't, so, you know. I ain't blaming you.
This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
I'm gonna go with this as a misunderstanding. I don't want Mishima to think I am the Phantom Thieves, or I am one of them.
That's all I needed to say.
Okay, so you're going to believe that I am a phantom thief regardless of me denying it. Okay.
There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida,
Yeah, we know this.
but I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
Oh, yeah, we saw this thing last night in between us sleeping and whatnot. We were at about 6.5%.
I hope someday my forum is filled with supportful posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
I don't want you to know that I'm a phantom thief, so I'm just gonna say it's up to you. If I say do what you want, that's a little harsh.
In that case, I'll just do what I want.
You do that. I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you.
Maybe.
Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got Yuki Mishima's Moon Arcana, rank 1. So we have Mishima's support. So it now allows our backup members to earn EXP when we have more members in our group that aren't in our party at a time. Because I can't remember if you're allowed 3 or 4 members. I think it's only 3. I can't actually remember how many you're allowed to fight with. But basically, we get EXP share now, which is awesome. It helps. It means we don't always have to be changing all the time unless we want those specific members. So that's good things. Good things all round.
Alright.
You've now unlocked the Moon Confidant. Fusing personas of the Moon Arcana will grant you EXP due to your Arcana burst. You can sense Mishima's support.
See you.
Laters.
We heard all that.
No, I'm glad you guys did. I don't have to explain it then.
Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
Yeah, well, sorry about that. You guys could have come in at any time.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Yeah, pretty much. I did try to put him off, but yeah, he knows who we are.
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Perhaps, yeah.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Morgana, you don't have fists, you have paws.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Don't forget to study though. I won't have you blaming me if your grades start dropping. Okay, there are various things to do around the city before your next target. Try listening to rumors and visiting different locations. Perhaps you'll meet someone who has new information. Deepening relationships with your confidants can bring you various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. Use your time wisely and get the best results. Which I will absolutely try to do. Ryuji says, have you got plans today? I really want to go somewhere with Arn. It felt like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then... Lady Anne seems depressed. Never mind, it's nothing. You need to say something. It might be, you might be able to invite Anne out if my kindness were considerate. You're pathetic. A real man should know how to soothe a lady's heart. And I would if you guys would let me go buy a book, which I'm gonna do now. Right, there is the library in this school. Sorry, Ryuji. Not right now, buddy. Coming up here. Where is the library? I forget. It's around here somewhere, is it not? Let's bring up that map. Where is the library? No, we'll just fast travel to it, guys. Fuck it. Right. Zoro the Outlaw. Damn it, I already finished reading that book. Okay, in that case, we need to go to Shibuya. And we need to go to the bookshop and buy ourselves a book. This is the first potential day you can ask Aunt Takamaki out on a date. Although it's not really a date, it's asking her if she's okay because she feels paranoid that someone's watching her. Unfortunately, we do not have the level of kindness we need. It is possible to just get to considerate rank at this point, but you need to do everything exactly right to do so. Let's leave the school. Again, as I said to you guys, I'm not always going to be running around. I'm going to use a lot of fast travel when I can't find stuff, but I'd prefer to at least walk around. It feels more real, I guess, if you do it that way. Okay, so we're on the Ginza line. So let's go through here and let's get out. We want to go up, not down, ideally, unless the only way is down, which it may well be. Okay, it won't let us go that way. Oh yeah, I've got my focus thing as well. Forgot about that. Okay, cool. So you got guys over side here chatting. There's someone on the floor here. I wish I could paint again. It's his fault. I have to live such a shitty life. These are clues to our next person, our next case as well. Who do you mean? It's got nothing to do with you. He's fooled everyone. You're all idiots. Okay. Can I buy this? You are looking to buy a lottery ticket. Students are welcome to purchase one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one of them for 3,000 yen. Why not? The results will be announced in a week on the 5th of the 13th, or the other way around, 13th of the 5th, sorry. Right, I need to go into the central Shibuya, sorry. Right, bookstore, hello.
Please, take your time.
Okay, no, so this is, none of this is any good. None of it's got kindness ranked to it. I could buy a DVD. That will require you can only watch half the DVD in one night, I think. I can't remember. What is going on at the cinema? Whatever movie's going on might be able to boost my kindness. And it will. This is amazing because it's called The Cake Knight Rises. And it's obviously based on Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Just have a listen, guys. This is fucking hilarious. We're going to buy a movie ticket. Raise our kindness a little bit.
Well then.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose cake or pie. People show you their true taste. I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
You guys heard that right. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, that is amazing. But, okay, Morgana says, everything about this movie is absolutely ridiculous, but the protagonist's passion to fight for his friend, that really touched me. You feel like you're able to learn to be more compassionate to others.
All right.
Our kindness has improved, but it still hasn't leveled up. Alright, let's go home.
Hey,
That's the key to this place. You can lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting on for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay? You can now leave Yongen Jaya at night. So now we can go anywhere we want to at night. Do you want to go out now that we're allowed to? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't you stop by the airshow shop and ask about the paper bag? We should, but we haven't got enough guts to even consider asking about the replica gun in the paper bag there. So I do want to step out because I need to find some more things to do with kindness. Hey, make sure you don't get dragged into some weird mess, all right? Okay then, we won't. Also, Ren is a fucking magician because we were in our school uniform when we opened that door. We are now in our casuals. So, that's the thing. Right, we need to find a way to increase kindness even further. I don't know if it will let us watch the movie a second time. No, it will let us watch the movie the second time, but I specifically want to increase kindness for another time, so I can't remember if we just watch it and to no effect. Awesome, so we're at Shibuya, let's go.
What a good story.
No, that's just down the other side. Again, I used fast travel all throughout my first part of this game, or my first playthrough of this game, should I say, so please forgive me if we keep getting turned around. This is the underground mall. We can actually go up here now. There is actually one thing I need to be up here. This is where we would find Ann on her normal days, to be fair. We can buy her presents. We can buy all of our companions presents, or the female ones, in order to try and entice them further. That's not a thing we're going to be doing, but we do need to come to the flower shop because we want the bio-nutrients. I'm going to buy them, so we now have 2. So the plant in our room, when it starts to wilt, we use bio-nutrients and it increases its life expectancy, therefore increasing also the increasing our kindness stat, which is what we want. Right, let's leave.
What a good story.
And if the cinema is open, I'm going to smack up the cinema again. What are you guys talking about? Hey, listen up, man. Our club's the best in the world. We always go all out. Just back from vacay and ready to party. Vacay? This has been going on non-stop since the pledge party. These guys are hardcore. They know how to hit the sesh up. That's what it is. Okay, central story. Okay, let's see if they'll let me watch that same movie again. I don't think I'll get like 3 points for kindness. If I do, I think it goes down to 1. If it allows me. It might not. Okay. Yes, it will let me. So I will buy a ticket and waste some more money. We need to get that kindness stat up.
Well then.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations. You see, when forced to choose cake or pie, people show you their true taste. I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
Okay, so again, we get exactly the same thing. So what I'm going to do is press the options button and we're going to fast forward. Yeah, we only got 1 that time, but we did rank up to considerate, which is what we need to be in order to go out with Aunt Comickey. So we got what we needed, guys. Yeah. Okay, and once again, it's very noticeable that the Japanese go to school on Saturdays, which we obviously here in the West would not. But anyway, we might, hopefully by the end of the day, get a chance to go out with Aunt Comickey. So let's see if we can do that. And then, hopefully, as I said, there might be some fighting in this video, because hopefully we get to go to Momentos as well. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure if that happens just yet. My memory's a little foggy, if I'm honest. Anyway, Morgana's saying, move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news, as if they have a specific newscaster that casts news just knowing it will be on the train. But anyway, today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning for the next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot. Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's about the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, and then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get seriously wounded or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up a lot in a lot of the stories from around the world. Now then, Amamiya-kun.
Do you know the answer?
What do people generally call a woman that has a charm that sometimes leads men to their doom? That would be a femme fatale.
Exactly.
That's right. The answer is femme fatale. Literally translated, it means fatal woman. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from the Arthurian legend, of course, from the Tales of King Arthur, and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Whoa, he actually knew that. Maybe I should ask him if I can borrow his notes.
Nice go.
Wow, you must be really smart to answer the question like that. And our knowledge increased only by a little, and that's one of the ones I didn't have to actually have my phone out and be up on the internet to look for the test answer. That was a very obvious and easy one. A lot of them in this game relate to Japanese specific culture, so I again like I stated in my previous 11-12 videos, I will be looking them up when the time comes.
All right.
Ren's knowledge has improved. Let me just warn you that the exams aren't so easy that you can pass them on a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you've got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Sounds that way, Ryuji.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh,
Oh.
this place is off limits, you know.
And, Miss Class President, what the hell are you doing up here if it's off limits?
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the girl of rumor, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
And who exactly the fuck are you to call us any of those three things?
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record.
Well, how awesome of him.
Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
Nah, I don't need to hate him because he's going to be having extreme amount of butt sex in prison, so, you know.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
Good.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Why? Why would we try to understand your position at all? You came up here talking smack to us. Go away.
Horseplay? Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all.
You need a slap, girl.
I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
Damn straight we should.
She really pisses me off.
Also, I agree with you, Ryuji. Let's just be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
I think we should do it. So I'm just gonna... We need to do this or let's go. Well, they're both the same thing, so let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say.
Okay.
The key word is... momentos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place?
And ladies and gentlemen, we make our first trip into the underground palace of the multiple subconscious. This is Momentos. So Morgana will explain now.
Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor. But it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is... using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
Yeah, that is another disturbing thing as well, boys and girls. Morgana... Well, Morgana's a cat that can an animator cat that can transform into a vehicle, a motor vehicle.
A car?
More like a little minibus, but yeah, it's still very bizarre.
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse, plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
He's not wrong, Morgana.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Okay, so you can transform that way because people think cats can. Weird.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could. But that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
That is also true.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
Yeah, that's also a good point.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I'm gonna go for the bottom one. Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
Well, then learn to drive yourself, Morgana.
Leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Okay, I have a feeling we've entered a bad place with how Morgana's feeling.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Man, this place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Nakanohara's somewhere in here, right? Most likely in a segment of this own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find the entrance to that segment.
And again.
And what's this entrance going to look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be pretty obvious visual clue. So you just got to go wandering around for it then. What a goddamn pain in the arse. And that's exactly what we have to do. We can get out of the car if we go to these side bits, because we can go back up to the first level, or the ground level of Momentos. We're not going to do that. This place is pretty dark and desolate, and it only gets worse as you go on. But you run over your items, and you've got, of course, these guys. These are the shadows. If you're attacking from behind, you get an ambush attack, just like normal. Awesome. I can't remember what these guys are weak to. Hit him with a little cleave. Resistant to that. What about some Garu? Weak to Garu.
It's almost scary how good I am. Zoro, show your might! Don't move now!
I don't want the slime in my party, so... Or the viscid rotting meat, as it's called at the moment here. So, go for an... or do I? No, we'll go for an all-out attack.
Too late for apologies! This'll end! Game over.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
They were. Let's go through this door.
It's a shadow! Watch out, Joker.
It's a shadow, but there are no chests in here, so it's actually pointless even being here. But I might as well attack it while I'm here.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
I'm just going to do a normal attack. Right, let's see if we can get this one on our side. Lend me your power. Okay, let's talk. Once me understand you, me lend you my power. Me thought you were not from around here, you human. Why you come all the way here? He sounds like a stupid one, so I'm going to say here for food. No, he didn't like that. Me know your world has pretend food with artificial ingredients. So that why you come here, huh? From what we hear, humans use lies to trick and deceive others all the time. It looks like you cornered me. But how we know this is not a trick? How we know you're really winning? Don't try to escape reality. Ah, he liked that one. Me already know the truth. Me just not wanting to admit. That me am powerless. Me remember talking to you before. Me remember now. And we've got the slime. Awesome. Good thing I got the second one right.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot how awesome the music in this is. Alright, let this guy walk back to where he came from. Don't want him turning around on me. There we go.
Alright, the first move is off!
See what Zio can do, or Zio.
Close, Skull.
Apparently nothing.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Give me an item.
We suppose you'll use this.
Devil fruit, thank you.
We're done here. Let's go. A spectacular victory.
And some tin clasps, which are always handy for making stuff. There's a few ways around here. Got an item. Ooh, a chest. Thinking you.
Oh.
And we had a lockpick as well, so we got a good chest. Camo collar for Morgana. It's rare I get items for Morgana, that's good. So the camo collar increases our defense to 80 and our evasion only up by 1, but our defense goes up massively. Yeah, definitely have that. Beautiful things. And we have an exclamation point on our map, so we know where we're meant to be going to confront this guy in Momentos. First, we're going to look around everywhere else. So this is the way to get down to Momentos level 2. We're not going down there yet, because the guy is up here. Just filling in the fog of war, of course. Okay, now back this way. And as you can see, the distortion is pretty obvious. Anyway, let's go in here.
Whoa!
Dude, the hell is this? It's a wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Now, are you ready, Joker? Let's do it. Hey, something's there. That seems to be Nakanohara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if it's bothering other people. Alright, we'll talk to him.
Who are you?
Shadow and Nakanohara.
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
And that's the second time we've heard that name, Madarame. It was mentioned earlier that the Madarame art exhibit is coming to Central Tokyo, as well as it was mentioned by Sai Nijima that our second target is in fact the artist that is known as Madarame.
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Love this music. Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner takes all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, I'll fight you. I'll fight you so hard. Have some Iha.
Go down!
Have a lucky punch.
Persona! Get ready!
It's time. You're mine.
They're all knocked down. That was
Nice.
Joker.
Now, we can't extort anything from him because this is Shadow Nakanohara, so we have to do an all-out attack.
Let's go.
Okay, guys. Let's do it.
He forgot how to use skills.
Time for my persona. Not finish you.
I believe that was when I used Ryuji before with this, with Headbutt. It made him forget, which is quite a handy status ailment to inflict on them. I don't know if sleep will work. It will not. And cleave one last time. Hopefully we'll finish it. Oh, not quite. And he forgot how to use his skill that time as well. Okay, Morgana, just attack. Beautiful thing. So 505 experience and 7,200 yen. Plus, not only did Ren level up to 50, I think he either leveled up to 15 or he was 15, but Arsene leveled up anyway to level 9. Oh, and I did hit level 15, yes. I was wrong, please forgive me. That evil teacher used me, then threw me out on the streets. That's what caused my fixation on her. Evil teacher, you say? Huh? Could it be that Madarame guy he was talking about earlier? Yeah, I just didn't want anyone to throw me out again. So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess. Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him? Change Madarame's heart? Huh? What's that shining thing? It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it, it very well may have blossomed into a palace.
Okay.
Joker, this will make a perfect reward. Attachment pearl. And we have completed the request. So, Nakanohara had a change of heart, right? Most likely.
Oh,
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded? The lady posted the dude's name online. If it really does change, she'll probably comment again. You do have a point. Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target. It's also nice to be able to give courage to people who post their problems online. On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get here for some cold, hard cash.
Dude!
Sounds like things are getting pretty great for us. Alright, we did it.
hey,
Hold on, there's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave. What? There's more? Don't worry, it won't take long.
well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? That's exactly what we're going to do. I don't think we can't go any further down this way. It stops here, yeah. So we have to leave. Back through the way we came.
Guess we gotta do it.
So, what else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in the area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be a way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been down here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognitive of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. Okay, so we've got to go to somewhere Morgana wants us to go to. Luckily, I've smashed nearly all of the shadows. A few do respawn, as you guys will see.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Now or never, right?
Yes, mate.
Gonna knock you out!
Oh yeah! Go, give me more!
Nice.
Time to shoot! It's almost scary how good I am.
Now we'll do a baton pass and pass it to On, because of course she can do multiple fire damage on people with Maragi.
We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
Okay.
A stylish.
Awesome. Now you just need to go down here and go down to the next level.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Do it!
I'll handle this. Pass the baton and follow up. Persona. Nice job, Panther! We're done here. We took them all out.
And that is how you annihilate. Use your enemy's weaknesses against them.
Okay. No match for me.
Okay, so we're on the platform.
Hey!
The trains totally are running. Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know. But I thought that this was a palace. Then maybe this is how the public views this place. I don't know.
No.
People go through this darkness every day. Forget that. You sure we're cool with running around on these tracks? It should be fun as long as we're not in the same ones, I think. I'm no train expert. You gotta be kidding me.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's head for the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator. So yeah, you pop out at the end here. Obviously you can jump in Morgana to go around any of the other places, but you go down to level 2, and so on and so forth throughout Momentos.
This way.
Alright, there it is. I wanted to check. It's just past there. So there is a wall in our way, and the trains have stopped either side. Quite freaky as well. They're glowing red demonic lights inside, make you think people are going to come out and just get you. What is this place? It's kind of creepy. And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist? Now hold on, just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct. It opened. A new area has been confirmed in the depths, updating guidance information. That's from the Metaverse Navigator.
Nice.
See? It's just as I thought. What do you mean? That wall wouldn't budge before when I came down here by myself. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Momentos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
I see.
So you were thinking there's got to be more? Yeah, now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here. How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
No.
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember. We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back. I'll explain more once we're home.
Momentos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
I'm not entirely sure, but it blocked us from going in past a certain depth. If Momentos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Momentos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Momentos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Okay, so Morgana explained mementos, and that was part of Morgana's mission as well, that he had originally mentioned that he is connected in some way to mementos, and he wants us to help him find that. I'm going with boy anyway, definitely a boy. That's why I always say him.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
You know, Ryuji, you can just sniff the cat now. I mean, it's probably not the best idea, but you can.
Stop that! In any case, of course I'm male! I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that.
Okay then.
Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
I absolutely agree. We will be going into mementos quite a few times for grinding and such.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals that do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. Ooh, creepy dude. Man, that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally going to be famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we going to give them any courage? That is right, to be fair. See? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong, but should we really be doing this if we don't have a reason like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our nose into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Ren? And we do agree, so definitely. Yeah, you're right. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out, like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all.
What's up?
Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you. And there is going to be stuff we want to know, Morgana, but not right now, because guys, I've run out of time for this video, and I have had a bit more fun now I'm able to fight, and we've got a place to go from this point on, as well as trying to find our next target, having the big cases. But yes, we can go to mementos at any point now and just grind out and have some fights and just earn items and earn money, so that's all well and good. And of course we have completely concluded the Kamoshida thing, and we are now moving on to the Madarame case which Sinojima brought up with us. So we're moving on to our next target and finding out what's happening there, as well as being able to increase our different statistics to be able to romance or at least even hang out with certain companions. So that's why the kindness increased, and hopefully in the next episode we'll get to take on the first social bit of that with Aunt Takamaki, and then we'll increase our guts from there to go to the Takemi clinic and talk to the doctor there and be able to explore more clinical trials and increase our ranking with her. Anyway guys, again, I've run out of time for this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed playing. As usual, I have been Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.